So Exodus 21 verse number 8, if she please not her master. When you read this place, it started with if she please not her master. Maybe the master have married her. You know, so you have some girl, because they are slave, since they sold them as slave, they have been so arrogant in the master's house, and the master's okay, maybe if I marry her she'll be okay or something. I don't know, maybe it might be that when the father sold her and the man developed an interest in her, it's okay, let me start sleeping with her because it's a property. And the girl also don't like the idea of her sleeping. It look like the man he just force himself into her, it's possible. And the girl, when it get to the time that the man said, you know what, I think this woman, I can just marry her because she's okay for me. And the girl said, me, I don't like you. And then, that is actually where a man will say, let me tell you some truth as a man that I am. When you are a woman, you please your husband, yeah, no matter how, except the man is sick in his head. There are some people that are sick, you see some people, they are full of madness, but you don't know, because they are very good, they are very disciplined, and they don't show their madness. I'm not saying that everybody can be mad, but this guy is actually very, very mad. Very mad, and very, in fact, the person is is sick in his head. So if you please your husband daily, constantly trying to make sure that you please him with all your heart, as a wife that you are, believe me, sorry, as a yes, as a wife that you are, believe me, your husband will love you. And there's nothing that a man is looking outside that you don't have. Because come to think of it, it's not the beauty that a man is looking for at the long run. A man is looking for a good wife. Because I've seen a man, he married a very beautiful woman. Not, this one is not like somebody told me. This one is the one that I have seen myself. He married to a very beautiful woman. There was a problem that this beautiful woman, she don't do anything at home. Sometimes this beautiful woman we are talking about, she will just, the two things I've seen, in 2 ways. And this beautiful woman, she's just beautiful for nothing. So what the man did, some rich men, you know what they do? They go outside and have their fun and come home. They come and kiss their wife and they sleep. It's not a life, because every time the man is saying, I want to travel to Rotterdam to go and do some business trip, I look at the woman and say, you are not wise. Why don't you call the office and say, is your husband going to where? Because the office will not lie to you. Tell you, I didn't send your husband anything. I'm not. Husband is not anywhere. It's just we don't know where he's gone to. Yeah, it's true. We don't know where he's gone to, because he's trying to please himself and come home, because he don't have a biblical training. So he will do it. But then you see, that is a house that is not stable. So that is truth. Then the second one I have also seen is that the woman this man married is very ugly. When I say very ugly, he married this woman because he have seen life. The life he have seen life, that it was not it has not been easy for him. So then he decided to marry a woman that have home training. So, and this home training woman was, when I say ugly, you see, the reason why a woman is ugly is because she don't know how to dress. If she dress well and she do well, do her makeup and make her hair, oh, there's nothing like a woman is ugly. But you see, though, so the problem again there is, when you are from the village side and you actually don't dress well, and you don't make sure that your husband is pleased in certain way, not apart from you cooking well, then when your husband call you in bed, it's okay. But you see, the thing that the man also lack was, whenever he's going to the office, you have to take one of our secretary and something to go, or maybe she going in a meeting from the office where people have to bring their wife, but he's bringing secretary. But I think that one is also somehow, I feel like it's better, because that the man is not sleeping with the woman outside just because he wants to just go around showing. It's more better than a man who is sleeping around. But I still believe that the woman should wake up and say, look, I will never agree. I want to follow my husband everywhere he's going. Are you getting me? So that shows that you are really ready to to marry, because a marriage is to be ready. Otherwise, you are not qualified to marry. If you are going to marry and you are not ready to marry, then why marry? Because to marry is to be ready. I don't know whether you understand. So that's why they will ask you, you are you going to take this man as your wedded beloved and wedded husband? The wedding means to wed, when you have a wedding, to gum them together. So you see, you are in it together. So ideas comes. Don't sit down and say, we started this way, so we ended this way. It doesn't work like that, because your relationship develops. Evil might even come into your relationship. Evil, devil might even come inside. So it is now the corporation that will fight again, because now you are no more two but one. You fight the devil by prayer together. And everything will work out. You dress well. You follow your husband. And some women are so lazy that they say, I'm not going anywhere. Ah, no, yeah, I'm been working the whole day. If you want to go, go. I'll say, okay, yeah, I want to go. So you are not going with me to this party? I say, no, I'm not going. I don't even like those people there. Anyway, learn from wisdom. Yeah?